Hello, YouTube. Sir Dragon X here. Is this the end of the Super Peso, as it's been called? Well, we're going to discuss that in the video coming up next. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. As we've been seeing, the peso is losing value to the US dollar, with today's exchange rate hovering around 18.17, and it's actually hovered a little bit higher. This is something that analysts didn't see coming, while others have argued that the dollar would eventually gain its strength back against the Mexican peso. In order to understand the whole situation, I think we need to take a deep dive into the economic conditions in Mexico at this time. Today, we're diving into the economic predictions for Mexico in 2023 based on a report from BBVA, a leading global bank. Starting with the big picture, BBVA has updated its forecast for Mexico's economic growth. They now believe the economy will grow by 1.4% this year. To put that into perspective, it's a significant increase from their earlier prediction of just 0.6%. And the good news doesn't stop there. They're expecting an even better growth of 2.2% for 2024. Now, what's driving this growth? A major factor is the increase in private spending. People are opening up their wallets more, and this consumer confidence is giving the economy a nice boost. This is especially important because some other areas like manufacturing are facing challenges. Factories are producing less, mainly because other countries are buying fewer goods. Now, let's talk about prices. We've all noticed that things are getting a bit more expensive in Mexico. This is called inflation. But BBVA has some reassuring news. They believe this rise in prices will start to slow down, predicting an inflation rate of just 4.8% by the end of 2023. Now, the topic that most grabs our attention is the exchange rate. If you're planning a trip or spending money in Mexico, listen up. BBVA predicts that by December 2023, one US dollar will be equivalent to 19.5 Mexican pesos. This suggests that the peso might lose some of its value compared to the dollar, but it's a gradual change influenced by various factors, including inflation differences between Mexico and the US. On the job front, there's a mix of news. The year here in Mexico started strong with 288,000 new jobs created in just the first 2 months. That's a lot of new opportunities. However, the pace might slow down a bit as the year progresses. And for those of you curious about the national debt, BBVA has some comforting insights. Mexico's debt is expected to remain stable relative to the size of its economy. This stability is a good sign and reduces the chances of financial troubles down the road. To sum this all up, while Mexico's economy has its challenges, the overall outlook for 2023 and 2024 is positive. With consumer spending on the rise and a stable financial landscape, Mexico has a lot to be optimistic about. So, what does all this have to do with the exchange rate? Well, as we can observe, the Mexican economy remains robust. However, there are several factors that could influence the value of the peso. I had a chat with my father-in-law, an emeritus professor of economics at the Tecnológico de Monterrey. He mentioned that this is still too early to determine where the peso will stabilize. The outcome will be influenced by global inflation trends as well as inflation rates in both the US and Mexico. In essence, predicting the final outcome is challenging at the moment. Various factors can sway the situation, ultimately determining the peso's strength against the US dollar. For now, let's just appreciate the favorable exchange rate and watch how events unfold. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. And tell us what you think. Thanks for joining us on this economic journey. Stay tuned as we will keep a close eye on the situation and offer more updates in the future. If you found this information useful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It really does help me to make content to help you. As always, until next time, stay safe and stay informed.